Alright, got this set up. Where's my phone? There it is. So, welcome back, everyone. I'm here to make more poor life choices. Should I be asleep? Yes. Am I? No. So I figured if I'm going to be awake, and if I'm going to be playing Baldur's Gate, then I might as well stream it. So let's get everything set up, stream manager, etc. Wonderful. Now, I suppose the name of the game at the moment is collect more teammates and try not to die. And possibly do that initial dungeon. The one with Withers in it. I'd rather collect him personally than have him show up randomly in my camp. So, yes, I started my own character for the hell of it. Alright, let the games begin. I should probably...
Just a brief respite.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Well, Astarion is very much out for his own skin.
He's right. We should scrum while we can.
Right. Lead the goblins here, then leave the rest of us to fight them off, you coward!
What's it gonna take to shut you up, Horns?
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Very non-confrontational, too, when it counts. He's out for his own skin again.
Should have done that a long time ago. Arrogant prick had it out for me from day one. No one leaves my people out cold.
So you knocked him out cold instead. Clever.
Only way he'd shut that hole under his nose. He was right, though. Coming back to this hellhole was a mistake no amount of gold can put right. I'd rather face another round of goblins than stay in this pit.
Goblins
That could have been
he
worse.
had for that tiefling. For once.
Entertaining as it was, let's not forget while we're here, we need a healer.
Regression.
A cheap shot. I should have expected that.
He ran off.
True to form, and good riddance. This grove has troubles enough. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I won't be staying long. I just need to find a healer.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The Descent.
I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. The High Overseer, our Grand Protector, signed a pact with devils. It dragged Elturel straight to hell. Lucky for us, a group of adventurers found a way to bring the city back. Afterwards, people looked at us and just saw devilkin. No different from the druids here, really. Thank you again for your help out there. If you'll excuse me, I'd best get my people moving.
What's in here?
Let's go take it all anyway.
Over here.
I care about our lives, our futures.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Discount 7. Interesting. I wonder what makes the difference. Because sometimes it's 5. I'll keep the rapier for now. Get rid of the hats. That'll set us up for a while. Now, what do I want to give to Gale as well as what do I want for myself? Spell Thief is very useful. Well, camp supplies are going to be ridiculously expensive, aren't they? That'll do. Alright, I want Spell Thief pretty badly. $280, we can swing that. Let's not waste it on this for now. That should do it.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Right.
Alright, let's get this taken care of.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Action, not reaction.
What a day. A little small talk.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Get out while you can, the goblins will be back.
Common sense at last. Let's get out of this death trap. Or would you deny your brother here his chance at fortune in Baldur's Gate?
Come on, sis. We're less of a target alone. We should leave.
Fine. Let's sneak away like God's damned cowards. But if something happens to these people, it's on us. I hope you know that.
If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
we want to party up with Will for a while.
Children!
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Can I have a word?
Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Another escapee, thank the gods. I need all the friends I can get.
Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Cavorting with devils, I see. You should consider better company.
A fiend makes for poor company. Unless it's been stuffed and mounted on your wall. Her name is Karlak. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Let's join forces.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
How do I want to do this? Gale could do the rest.
I'll get little rest, given the stack of unread books waiting for me. But I'll try.
Let's make this happen.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Sharp. Oh, I don't know. Hellish Rebuke is always good. Agonizing Blast. Excuse me. Let's go with that.
A hero at heart.
Watch your back. Here we go.
Step, parry, strike. Damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
This isn't a joust. Feint with your sword, then kick between the legs instead.
Let's see then. Feint, kick, thrust! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
The waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Alright. The goal here is to romance Will, at least at first. So,
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Will has no idea you're a vampire spawn. Consider sharing. Well, healer is the most important.
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit. A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevil Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
It's not exactly easy to journey to the Hells from the Sword Coast. How did you manage it?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in Privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right. Anything more we should discuss? My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
Well, it's nice to finally put a face to the name.
And it's nice to meet someone of your talents. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting.
Well, if we're about to start on this adventure together, you might as well know. Well, actually, I feel like Astarion would be secretive about the whole thing, so... And...
Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them.
This way. Keep the goblins out forever.
let's get a little bit of combat under our belts, shall we?
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
I want to keep her for insurance.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move!
It won't change anything. Oof. Almost whisper.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Because vengeance eats people alive, you'll grant the goblins 2 victories this day.
Your soft heart will be the death of us. You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Will you stay in there for now? I don't want to get you brutally murdered. We're going to have a little bit of fun. Also, I recently discovered the party hide button. So, we're going to have fun with that.
glowing eyes are so rarely a good sign. Best tread carefully. It's gonna pass.
$23, 19,
Wake him up by
11.
chopping off the toe. That'd be funny. Yeah, give him something to cry about. Don't wear his voice out. Still need answers.
Let's knock one off.
With finesse.
On the prowl.
Oh, he hasn't been spotted.
Ready for anything.
Alright, let's throw Lae'zel in there too for good measure. And we'll leave Shadowheart in the background just in case.
Let's have some carnage.
Not bad. Hmm. Don't like that.
Go for the throat.
Do I have the armor on? I don't seem to.
making my move.
Need some healing.
Well, we're off to a bad start already. I'm on the ground. Alright. Second wind. How much health do you have? 19?
Taste my fury.
None of that's particularly good. But can I shoot you from here? Yes, I can. Alright.
Let's end this.
And I don't have healing because of course I don't have healing. Why would I have healing? That'll do. At the very least, Astarion has to remain alive. Not worth it.
Quickly.
Run. Well, you're not doing good. Thirteen. Let's go with that. Fair enough.
No time to waste.
outmaneuver
Still
them.
good.
Yes.
I'll take that. Oh, this is going to go badly. We'll see. Alright. Who's left? He's fine. Tracker worm up there.
Taking position.
And it won't let me jump for some reason. Alright.
Off we go then.
That was close, but we didn't die. Not bad.
Go. Fine.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
Well, I don't have much healing on me, I suppose. Lae'zel, get over here so we can get more of us.
How delicious.
Throw. Healing.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
I'm surprised the goblins didn't get you on sight. Why didn't they?
They were asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought. I must tell the others what happened. I step careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Shall we?
Alright, let's go collect our little friend.
Interesting. Should be easy.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
Oh, that'll work.
Teeths are all boring. Even your cages are boring. Why'd you open my cage? Think we're gonna be friends? Too late for that, walk meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Show some gratitude.
Think my tribe will care? They'll peel your face off and nail it to a wall. Unless you listen to me. I can save you. Help me escape, and I'll tell my mates to leave you alone. What do you say? We have a deal?
Deal.
Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am. Happily. Lead the way.
Goodness, nobody's happy.
The element of surprise. I'll just help myself.
Please don't step in the acid.
Let's hope for gold. Traps. How considerate.
Not bad.
A little chicanery. All right.
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say. Never break a promise, unless there's something in it for me. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
pleasantly. Moving.
Alright, I think we need to sleep for a bit.
Fine.
Goodness.
Be with you in a moment.
Neat trick.
Not a trick, my friend. Magic. Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of?
The tadpole.
Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on?
No.
My point is this. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal.
Long live the abnormal.
I'll toast to that. The pragmatic in me, however, sees only the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
As I thought, Will doesn't like me very much. Unfortunate. Does Shadowheart have anything to say? Not particularly. Alright.
The forest, dark, cold, foreboding.
Hello? Anyone there? First, thou shalt not drink the blood of thinking creatures.
Oh, this is interesting. Master, I was just coming to see you.
Second, thou shalt obey me in all things.
Absolutely. It's just that I was kidnapped by a tentacle-faced...
Third, thou shalt not leave my side unless directed.
You can feel the old fear turning in your gut, but you force yourself to keep smiling, as you so often did before.
Fourth, thou shalt know that thou art mine.
Oh. Well, I think he's been thoroughly tenderized by this man, probably. So... you have to forgive me.
Pathetic, as always. But at least you know your place. You are mine. Forever.
Cazador, your master. You have to get back to him quickly. If you're late, he'll flay you. Again. What will he say when he finds you can walk in the sunlight, and he can't? And then it dawns on you. If you're free to walk in daylight, can you be free of Cazador too? Free of his rules?
First, thou shalt not drink of the blood of thinking creatures.
You look at your companions, sleeping, helpless. How badly do you need to know?
Well, if I have my pick of the litter... Will seems like an easy mark. Lizelle seems like an interesting mark. Let's go with Will.
You can smell the sweetness of his skin, hear the beat of his pulse.
Please let this work. Ooh.
Blood gushes into your mouth. You can feel it filling the moor inside you, filling your soul.
Let's try to pull away. We don't want to get caught. We just needed a taste just to know.
You fall back, glorious blood coating your throat. You creep back to your bed with a full belly and singing heart. For the first time in centuries, you feel happy.
Why am I so dizzy? I didn't have so much as a drop of ale.
Let's talk to him.
Well met.
I got away with it. It's a stealth check.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Alright, let's see about this.
Well, hello. People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
I go where I wish.
I'm so sorry.
It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured, and I wasn't thinking. Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. He will... He...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What happened to your brother exactly?
We were looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an oil bear. An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks.
Explain the Absolute.
What? Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, True Soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Please. Any supposed new god would have an uphill battle.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
Tell me more about the fugitives.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Find the beast and avenge your brother.
What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
Brilliant. They follow the same god as that wretched goblin, Sazza.
Looks like the Absolute's drawing all sorts to become followers. Impressive in a way.
By the Sundering, the parasite allows us to influence others.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease, and every use will sicken us further.
A power born of Illithids might be dangerous in the wrong hands, but valuable in ours.
It's only valuable if we understand it, and we don't. Not yet, at least.
If we have the power to manipulate them, we should use it.
It's a powerful talent. Use it, but use it wisely.
A quick rummage.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let let its host's memories go to waste. The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
The moment its host is dead. Not that I expected loyalty from a worm.
All the more reason to rid ourselves of our own uninvited guests.
Do I feel ready to take on an owlbear? No. No, I don't. I do want Scratch, though.
So, Gif, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'zel K'Choki. And my kin will understand my need for service. They will help you, but only if I ask.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
Lae'zel, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Out of curiosity.
What's that?
That thing is small.
And I am not.
Alright, I can't go in the crevice. Good to know.
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
Alright, that seems to work.
With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head. He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Let's do some story.
Objective noted.
Keep your distance, darling.
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Harsh. Remind me to stay on your good side.
You were never on my good side.
What's that?
Well, she's dead.
Eager for battle. Objective noted. I am fury. I am death.
Goodness.
Time for a cull.
Forever dauntless.
Good. Terrifying.
Onward.
Command. Drop. Oof. Oh, he exploded.
Let's hope for gold.
Let me double check. Ensnaring strike. Archery.
Peer through the telescope. You see a red dragon. Tyrannical, greedy, and vain, they hunt without pity. The telescope points to the right. The telescope points straight ahead. The telescope points to the left.
On my way. Did that cow just give me the side eye? Is that normal?
Not now. We're working. Remember?
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
All right.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Sounds like she made the fatal mistake of getting caught. We shouldn't get involved.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Speaking of, we don't have time to gather. You'd best move on.
Do all the damn rituals you want! Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back!
I'm not looking for trouble. Can't you just let me by?
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giorna.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Keep their confidence if you insist.
Let's try a little bit of this.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become. It sounded like a cat being strangled. God damn it! No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know? True. And when you finally perfect a song, there's nothing like it. But when you're stuck and it's just getting worse, ugh. It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want.
This is probably going to go badly, but it's worth a shot.
I'll start from the beginning. We'll take it slow. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down.
Nailed it.
Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Sorry. Very subtle. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. It was awful. I couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. Keep the lute, please. You've earned it. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Into the shadows.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Let's go. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you feel the moon sun will remind me of your grace, faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay.
Over there.
Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon
Ah, my grizzled friend. What can you tell? Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
All right.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Shape-shifted devils, why not?
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal. Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle. My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
It's mine now.
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me.
How about this?
Forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Please! I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Let's do this.
Halsin is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority. Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sif, Tila, to me!
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Just be quick.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
I hate wolves.
In a world of demons and dragons, you're scared of wolves.
Everyone's frightened of something.
That mural, they look like dark justiciars.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague. The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Selûne.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
That's an Astarian comment, to be honest.
You can tell that to the next one we cross paths with, then. Provided it doesn't tear your throat out first. What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Watch the shadows.
Don't mind if I do.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt? I see you. Just give me a moment. God, our field mouse. No one's more important than the patient in front of you.
This medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
I hear Halsin's the best healer around. I need to find him.
You and every other soul here. I can help if something's wrong. I'm no Master Halsin, but I can manage.
Do you know anything about mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
Humor my curiosity.
I know they're nasty creatures. Can get in your head and convince you up is down, and that's not all they'll do inside your head. Tell me honestly, are you infected? Is that why you're asking? I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
So you killed him and laid him out on the table.
No. That was Master Halsin. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant? Will it help?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Looking closer, you realize you've seen this thorn in the wilds. It's Kalimvor's kiss, a briar from the Dale lands, and a deadly poison.
What's this? I came to you for help.
I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
Well, she's currently our only lead.
Nothing? You sure? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course.
How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind
A
flayer
mind
ship.
flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
No.
I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? Swear it. But you have to. Don't you understand? You could kill us all.
I'm not going to die.
Then I've no choice. I'm sorry.
Well, this is unfortunate. Bonus action.
Is not.
On the victor's path.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Battle favors the fearless.
Unfortunate.
I will ascend. No time to waste. I'm ready.
On my way.
Could have been worse, I suppose. At least she didn't just attack.
I trust next time someone asks if we have a mind flayer tadpole in any of our skulls, we'll consider lying.
What's this? Tread carefully. That might be worth a look.
What have we here?
If there's a cure, it seems Halsin is the one to talk to.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
Forget Halsin. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
That's curious.
A very penetrable pocket. A little souvenir. What's in here? They won't see me come. Let's move.
Yeah, yes, I'm quite aware. Yes, I see. And is that with 2 R's or what?
All right.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. don't know what we'd do without her.
I did, but I was robbed. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Mary. All we can offer is our thanks. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
Well,
It's my job
I
too.
certainly didn't do that.
The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl. I don't care what Molly says.
That might be worth a look. What's that? A little souvenir. Hardly a challenge.
Let's see what we can do.
Well, hello. Don't mind if I... Scribes with swords. So much for the quill, my dear.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Yes, please. Don't linger. Jurgle. This must be ancient. No one worships the final scribe anymore. That might be worth a look.
Alright, let's see how we do.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage. Ready.
Let's see.
Don't like that.
Time to kill. Over here.
Is blood.
No holding back. No time to waste.
Bludgeoning. Okay, hammer. What do we have? Battle axe, glaive, greatsword, rapier, trident, hammer.
In my best interest.
That's not good.
Yes, here.
No holding back.
Let's see, am I blinded? I am.
Two steps at a time.
Let's finish this.
Unfortunate.
Step quick.
This is my time. No time to waste.
What should I do? I will ascend. In my best interest.
A better position.
coming through.
That was pathetic. Sorry bones guarding dusty old trinkets.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Step quick.
A lot of effort to hide one sock.
Battle has taken its toll. I should rest.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Well, given what I know about Astarion,
At this particular junction, perhaps that is not so far from the truth. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
I wonder what the next move is.
Keep a blade close.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
alright, I think it's about time to head to bed. Thank you for your time. We will be back. Good night.